Greetings! I'm a human armed with too much time and a keyboard. Strangling Perry! Why? Because peeling the banana for the Doctor meant, to the production team at the time, strangling Perry for little to no reason. Now, bear with me. What if Six didn't start by trying to murder his companion? This no doubt went through several drafts, and at no point did someone debate this. Anyway, getting back on track, let's take a look at the Darker Doctor. In terms of acting talent, Colin Baker is the man for the job. I adore the coat, but I still wonder why that coat with that arc for him. Let's tackle the elephant-sized companion abuse in the room first. So what if the Doctor doesn't strangle Perry? Still have the post-regeneration madness, as I like its contrast to the others, only this time they actually worry the Doctor more. He wasn't sure he was going to regenerate and isn't sure if anything went wrong. At first he brushes us off, saying his episode was a one-off, he's done, dusted, kaput, he's fine, he's dandy, he's all of the candy. Maybe let this be a moment he's trying to reassure himself more than Perry. A line about previous incarnations post-regeneration being mostly tired, insert here. More sympathy from the Doctor. Now come the second freak-out, he still accuses her of being a spy. Maybe a nice nod to Turlo there because, Turlo doesn't get enough love. But instead of strangling her, I can't believe I actually have to say that, he dashes into a room and locks himself inside. When we cut back, Perry is trying to find a way to help, talking to the console in desperation. The Doctor comes out and is confused why he was in a locked room. Perry explains, which is when the Doctor insists on meditating somewhere until he calms down. He thanks Perry and apologises, says that he'll drop her off first and then he'll go meditate. Perry argues with him, saying that she owes him his life and isn't going to let him do this alone. Perry argues with him, of course, saying that she owes her life to him and isn't going to let him do this alone. Camaraderie. The Doctor just silently nods, mouthing thank you as they head to the planet. Multiple times before they arrive, we have the Doctor check if Perry is okay with meditating with him. A Darker Doctor doesn't mean dick to friends. I should not have to say this. Colin's outfit being extremely bad taste is a strange concept to have of a Darker Doctor, in quotes so loud its echoes are still being heard in 1,000 years. The outfit, while seemingly surface level, can act like a visual representation of the character's personality. I feel like the somber outfit that Colin wanted would have fit the Doctor better for this arc. It would have made for a better contrast to the Fifth Doctor. And I know a lot of people would like the Fifth Doctor to get his trash out of here. I'll see myself out. Alternatively, the Doctor's more colourful outfit could be the Doctor's attempt to try and calm Perry down. Reminder that he's still a silly Doctor, maybe kind of reminding himself as well. Again, maybe he's a bit freaked out by the whole harshness of himself at the moment. In the novel Blue Box, the Doctor wears a black outfit and a multi-coloured tie. I find this would be a good middle ground to best show the Dark Doctor. Now, the actual main story of the two boy geniuses exploited for their talents and then humbled to high heaven is a decent one, in concept. I'm not praising Twin Dilemma. I am sorry, Colin, I can't. The issue is you could have this without the regeneration. It's more a story that happens to happen at the time rather than one that suits it thematically, but there's still a way of being smoother with it. Rather than go back and forth between the kidnapping and the Doctor, we just follow the Doctor and Perry. When they arrive on the planet, they come across the crash first, with the Doctor running off to help. Duh, he's the Doctor. The space cop still tries to murder the Doctor, but passes out. The Doctor wonders if he will do something to warn this in the future. Perry has to assure him that he will be fine after meditation. Again, I like Perry being slightly more stable in this story. There's a nice contrast to previous one. Titan 3, therefore, becomes more of a mystery. We see the twins sporadically, and slowly we get the story that they were kidnapped. An old friend of the Doctor being there without regenerations could harden this Doctor, reminding him of how Time Lords will cling to life. An old friend of the Time Lords being there without regeneration could also pardon this Doctor, while keeping the greyness of Asmiel's situation. This harsh reminder of some of the more unpleasant aspects of Time Lord society does make nice foreshadowing for the trial. Yes, this wouldn't have been planned at that point, but bear with me, let me have my day. The Doctor's dark arc is something fascinating to me because so many people have tried their shot at it. The show would revisit this multiple times with the 7th, 8th, 10th and 11th Doctors. Colin's Doctor ironically went the opposite route with this arc, with Big Finish having the Doctor soften. See 9 and 12. Another way I think they could have done the Doctor, and what I think they were looking to do, was look into the Doctor's character more, getting us to understand how he thinks a bit more and what drives him. I'm not the biggest fan of this, as it's removing the who from Doctor Who a bit. Not as much as the origin snafu, but I feel the focus should be more on the companion. If you are going to do a Doctor arc, it should be a focus on this incarnation's personality arc. Imagine if Perry passed out after the Doctor regenerated. When she wakes up, she's still in the TARDIS, but has been recovering for some time, long enough for the Doctor to have recovered from any post-regeneration weirdness. Perry doesn't remember who the Doctor is. The Doctor, maybe feeling guilty, keeps trying to take her home, but something nags Perry that she should be staying. Her memory of the Doctor and his sacrifices comes back to her piece by piece throughout the stories, at which point the Doctor either continues travelling with Perry or lets her go. Admittedly, a darker 6 might actually earn the trial a little more. I'm going to finish off by saying 6 is the best Doctor, and no one will convince me otherwise, not even Twin Dilemma. Even with some off moments, the 6th Doctor is utterly amazing, and Big Finish improved on this even more. Take care all, and remember, don't strangle people.